There he is. That's our Arapawa Ram. He's a lot of trouble. He's pretty wild. I put up the fence, the illusion of a higher fence here. This is just baling twine, but for him it looks like an obstacle because he jumps over this rail, which is about, 1.5 meters high. So 4.5 feet, 4 feet, 4.5, I guess. And he knows I'm talking about him now. He came and destroyed this. I've got this in front of it now, but he destroyed this. He just battered that with his head, splintered it off. I've got this gate here covering the hole. See the hole there? The bottom board's knocked out. That's his doing. He's going back and forth all day, trying to figure out which board to hit next. He was really nervous for a long time, and until I fed him, just threw some grass over here. We can't manage him. Historically, the Arapawa comes from the islands in the Marlborough Sounds, where some shippers, fishermen and people that traveled the seas long ago, hundreds of years ago. Listen to that alien talk. Sounds like an alien. It's communicating with the Jacob's ram up there, which I want to keep because he's more tame, just on the right of that fence line, nearby the steer there. He seems to be interested in, he seems to know that I'm talking about him. He's a crazy one. Listen to that deep hoarse talk. If he was in the real world, he'd be a heavy metal singer, a death metal singer, no doubt. And that's our loudest one. She's wanting food. She's just there, head poking out just above the horizon there. And the ram is still over there. He's a bit closer now, Jacob's ram. The steers are nice enough. They're pet friendly. This one's nice enough, but very greedy for food. This guy, though, this Arapawa Ram, he is crazy. He's just wild. Catching him is a feat. It's a big deal to catch him. Yeah, he's wild. You look at the scrapes on his horns, on this right horn. That one's not so bad, but the other one's got, look at that. You see that? Yeah, he's proud of his war stripes. Alright, so that's Arapawa Ram. Fishermen left these guys, how they got so wild, they were left on islands to fend for themselves, and the people on ships would come by the islands periodically after being months out at sea, even years, and come back and start just taking the sheep from the island. Well, of course, natural selection favored those that got away from these hungry ship captains and shipmen and seafarers and fishermen and all that stuff. So here's the product. Here's the product. Hundreds of years later, the survivor, genetically surviving those types of people that would jump on from a ship to an island and grab the first sheep that they could get. Guys like this would jump over these boards and knock those boards out and basically think about being free, which is a good thing in the wild and a good thing for human nature, I'd like to think, but of course we don't want that type of genetics in our sheep, do we? These guys are just hungry up there. That's it. Say goodbye. Come on, one more yell from hell. Give us that alien talk. Yeah. Adios.